Disco. Disco. Disco.
So, I was playing with the hydraulics in the winter, and I had like a whole game plan and a nice introduction of how I'm gonna do everything, researched everything, but it's apparently not so easy, and this is my first time I do hydraulics. Not easy. There are just lots of little things like the hoses. They have like a million American sizes with 3/8, 4/8, 1 and something quarter inch bullshit. So I had a lot of trouble with that stuff, and apparently in the Polish Massey Ferguson, the filter, the hydraulic filter is on another side. So yeah, you see me more struggling than telling how it has to be done. But all in all, it was fun for me. So hi guys, today I wanted to upgrade the hydraulic system from the original single control to a double, so I can use the front end loader and I can use a cylinder on the back. I also want to change the hydraulic fluid, so that's a good timing. And this is leaking, the diverter valve. Yes, diverter valve. And I think this one should be installed there, but we'll figure that out later. So target 1 is to fix the leak and connect everything. And I've never worked with hydraulics, so that will be great. I made a plan, buy stuff, do the diverter, then hoses, then I'm gonna try, then try again, then change oil, end of video. And they gave me candy. So let's first do an unboxing, because this is the last thing I bought. Should work at Amazon. That's very eco. Like they have waste paper and then they shred it in such a way that it becomes like bouncy. Welding rods that I don't need, but I had to buy something, otherwise I wouldn't get free shipping. And this is the gasket that I needed. Let's get started. So I want to take this thing off. That's step 1. It's always uncomfortable to work on machines. I don't know how those mechanics do it. Like, this tractor has quite a lot of space and it already annoys me. So the front end loader is down, everything is off, the oil is cold. So I should be able to disconnect the 2 hoses. And then this thing. Not sure what this aluminium plate does actually. 'Cause I think it does nothing. You see? Like, odd. My Polish is so bad. Odnośnik. Okay. I stole the dog bowl again. He's very understanding, very patient dog, so he says he doesn't mind. Not sure if that's true, but oh, it definitely does leaking. So lesson 1. You should first take the hoses off. And then the diverter. Why is this so hard? Oh. Okay, that one's way too tough. I'm gonna take this one off. It's only a different size. So the reason I'm doing it now is because I'm only losing dirty oil now. That's I guess better than losing good oil. And this one was 23, I guess. Okay, so according to the internet, I have to wiggle it softly off. So the pipe comes with me, or not with me. I think not with me. But yeah, it went. So this rubber gasket I don't know if you can see it, but it doesn't stick out anymore, and I guess it's the original 40 years old. So I think that's problem 1. I think there should be another gasket, I'm not sure. And that is also a gasket. This oil, don't ask me why, but this oil smells of vegetable oil. That's not good, but I'm not sure why there was like some plasticky in here. So this needs to be replaced, and this for sure. I'm gonna open this because I want to know how to get there, because this is the leaking part. Or I have to bring this to some service mechanic shop. The old gasket. the gasket. Looks bigger than the one I bought on the internet, but we'll see. So, good. This blocks stuff from getting in, cat piss, oil, sand. Let me take this thing and I'll try to do something with it. But step 1 is done. I took this off. That always tends to be the step that goes well. 40 years of shit on it. Okay. It shouldn't get stuck because it's 40 years in oil. That should open it all up reasonably easy. So that's a spring, and it was like this. This pointy thing holds something there. Or it closes off the oil to number 1. Because no, this is still stuck. Not sure what the function is then. Or maybe pressure valve or something. I'm gonna put it back for now. I think you should be able to service it. Okay, so there is like a... In Dutch is a zegering, circlip, I think in English. Yeah, circlip. Need to get to open that. Thing is, I don't think I can get there. Like... Or maybe I can. It's hard to film. I don't even know which way I have to pull. Maybe first I have to rotate the ring. Yeah, or nothing happened. So I now see also the second one, the second hole. Like the circlip always have 2 points to put this in. Now I only need to find something to get there. I think it's too big. Like, if you're like, I don't see shit, then you're not the only one. I also don't see shit. Sometimes I think those engineers, they in the morning they go for coffee and they think, how can I piss off a future farmer? And after they had their daily huddle, they're like, yes, we're gonna put a clip there. I'm sure they don't have the tool, and I'm sure they don't have the patience. Motherfucker. Motherfuckers. Come on. So after 100 failed attempts, I got it. And I think something should happen now. I think there's like an oil barrier. I have to go to the internet again. So I'm a little bit closer. I got, now this I already had installed, but I finally found those white springs. They're like Teflon springs. Like when I pulled this Aurora out, because it was here, it was there was some white thing there, and now it's clear what it was. Fuck, that's hard to put on. So they say it's hard to put this one back in. Let's see. Could be true, because I felt something. No idea why I pulled it out again. That was stupid. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's back. This is clean. Okay. So now we put this one back. Okay, that's not good. This one needs to go lower. I thought I already had it in. Maybe other side. Is it now lower? I think it still won't fit like this, but come on. Something went down. Oh, freezing my hands off. because it's winter here. It's like -5. Tomorrow -15, so I want to do it today. And I don't know. I cannot do mechanics with gloves on. Like. Okay, that's done. Now I have to figure out this shit. I think this is in, or that is in. And that is for sure power to there. This is return line. No idea. Okay, let's figure that one out. So I installed everything. I still have to do some small stuff because I don't have it. Like I cannot cap off this old hose. So yeah, I have to buy there the nut. And I wanna have a proper connector here. Because now I use the old hose there and it's way too long. It goes all the way, it's this one, yeah, all the way to there. Those are too long. I think I keep them. I think I don't know, I'll figure out something like this. I'll figure that out. This one is from the front loader. I will make it proper against the side there. I never step out on that side, so that's all fine. So yeah, it all works. I already bled the system. I just unscrewed this one like a fraction and that one. So and then I just waited till the oil was out. So let's start the baby up. I still have power. This is the oil pressure. working. I can lift up the loader without that the back goes up. So I put the PTO in neutral, and then you can freely turn the PTO shaft by hand. And now I have to unwind all of them. Oh. Goes very easy for some reason. Okay. Ah, I shouldn't touch this. I never needed to take this panel off. Apparently in my Massey Ferguson there's like a panel on the bottom that you can remove to get to the hydraulic filter. So I took it off with a lot of effort, and later I have to put it on with a lot of effort. But you learn from that. Yes. This is so much easier if you don't have a cabin. Like the old Massey Ferguson, they don't have like a roof and windows and shit. Then you stand much closer to the machine. So I'm gonna put it back. Where do I have the screws? Father had the screws here. Come on, motherfuckers. The pokey thing needs to be into a special gear, and you can see me struggle with that for a while. I think I got it. Screws it up. That's not easy. Okay, let's move that back. Come on. Stay pretty. go in, you fucking... fucking... Trial 2. Let's see after 2 bolts. Second time wrong. Yeah. think I'm in. That's what he said. It's less funny when he says it. Okay. Ooh. Fixed. If it's now gonna leak, then I will just buy more oil. I don't care. I'm never gonna open this one. Ever. So probably you see next month a video about why I have to open it. But then again, that's learning, right? You have to sometimes go the wrong road to find the right road. It's better than watching YouTube and then thinking you know what to do, and then in reality you have no idea. Because I thought I knew. I like to write down all the steps I should do, but I always get like a million surprises. Last bolt. want to have this finished before work starts. Because you cannot stop with the gasket. Like the gasket has to be on all sides proper. And that's the alarm that I have to go back. Cool. Ow. Okay. Good success. Okay. Whew. It is cold. So back under the tractor. And here I found the filter, so let's try to check the filter out. I think it won't need any replacing. It's not like an oil filter and an engine. Ah, it's an interesting clip. Looks like some bent paper clip, but the metal's much better, so probably shouldn't lose it. Probably hard to find. Always weird sizes in those Masseys. $16. Let's try 16. Probably gonna be 15 then. Fuck it. It's so cold. You don't want to lay on the ground with this temperature, but in the summer I never have time or the patience to do this. Oh. So yeah, it looks squeaky clean. I'm not gonna replace it. I'm very lucky with that part. Like everything is super clean on this hydraulic stuff. But yeah, it's just clean. Oh, and I don't know if you can see it, but you can see there that the hook that I installed is proper, that it's connecting in the gear. So yeah, that's another way to check this out. So yeah, good that I opened this. Let's turn the shit back. Okay, that's also easy. Oh. At least I opened the side and I discovered that all the gears were clean, so it's not totally a lost lost time or whatever. I learned something. I guess that's also nice. Oh, it's so cold. It is freezing. Okay, that's easily enough. Let's put the clip back. Ooh, finally something easy. As long as this clip goes in. You need some finger strength, but that's it. Where are you going, guys? Keep watching. Okay, so I will clean this up a bit more. It's mostly greasy, but yeah, very pleased. So I will close this and then throw the oil in, and then still find some hoses to make it a little bit more prettier with the hoses. Let's throw the oil in. We're a little bit further. I installed everything back. Like the filter went back in. I closed all the panels and gaskets and etc. So now the last step. I want to install a hydraulic cylinder on the back that I can tilt my transporter that I welded in the video here or there. There. If I don't forget to even upload it. Let's install this. If I install it, I know the hose length from there to there. And then I can go to the shop if this fits. Doesn't fit. My bushing is too long. So it needs to be 4.5. Ow. Let's try again. Okay, so that's fitting. So that's good. The other one. That's also good. Because when this one goes up, I only need less hose. Okay, like here. Yeah, okay. So the hose is long enough, so I only need the Titsky thing, the male, and this thing to that. Alright. So I'm a little bit closer. I went to the shop and I said this has to fit in that. And they just gave me the correct one. That's quicker than figure it out yourself. The only downside is I have to drive like 30 kilometers for that. I'm gonna angle this a little bit, then the hose fits nicer. I really don't know if it fits, but let's try. I changed my mind. I'm keeping the bottom brackets and I'm gonna make a higher top bracket, and then it should also fit in theory. So I made a bracket to have the hinge in. It was actually not so easy, and I have here like a little gap because this hole I drilled a little bit off center. I don't have the proper tool, so it was quite hard to drill a 1-inch hole, or 2.5 centimeters, a little bit over that. But the only thing that is important is that this one is going in and out reasonably smooth, and that hole I can just fill up with a little piece of metal, and then I just weld the whole piece. I have lots of welding area, also here on the other side, the inside. So if you're not a great welder, it's always smart to have like lots of weld area. Then it tends to be overkill, even if it's like a poor weld. So let's get going. Okay, I didn't fully weld it yet, but let's see if it works. So it almost fits. I have to remove here tiny bits, because otherwise it doesn't go in. Attempt number 2. So it does work, but it's not perfect yet. I was hoping that everything would fall off, but I think I made it now a tiny bit too high. I think I have to cut out like, I don't know, some 5 centimeters, because if it's lower and I push then it goes deeper down, right? The bottom cannot go higher anymore because that's the max. So maybe there's a chance that what I can do still is cut this part off and have a little bit more space to turn, or I move this one to there and I just cut this whole piece off. Yeah, we'll see, but it's good enough. I want to continue again with the house, so yeah, you will see it being used in the future, and I will slowly improve it again, but I can use it, and it's huge.